skin, coarser body hair, slightly larger body proportions, denser bones, thicker and harder fingernails, denser muscle mass, and various differences in sizes of internal organs. Despite its possession of a partially humanoid body, it displays a level of intelligence on par with a normal bear, not appearing to have the capacity to make or use tools. The man bear regularly patrols a route considered to be the edge of its territory, and upon any attempt to remove it from this area, it will vanish and reappear at a random location within the territory. It's noted that removal from the area is upsetting to it, and upon reappearance, it will become extremely aggressive. While aggravated, it has been observed punching and kicking objects with its humanoid limbs. The man bear came to the Foundation's attention after a photo of it began circulating throughout online cryptozoology forums. All occurrences of the photo were deleted, along with other pieces of credible evidence. The town of Adair, Washington, located near its territory, has developed a deeply integrated local culture surrounding the anomaly, with themed businesses, clubs, public artwork, and a small but not insignificant tourism industry. Thanks to Foundation disinformation efforts, very few residents or visitors of the town sincerely believe that the man bear exists, treating it instead as a local legend. MTF agent Ira Watts, recently recovered from a gruesome injury resulting in the loss of an arm and an eye, reports to his superior, Dr. Geyser. Watts states that somebody made a mistake with the paperwork, and he got a briefing packet for some undercover job in a backwater cryptid fan club. Geyser tells him that no, that's his next assignment, and they're glad to have him back. Watts argues that he's way overqualified for this, and he's not going from MTF Lambda 5 to this, even with one arm and one eye. Geyser just insists that it won't be that bad, and he has to do it. Agent Watts was embedded in Adair's largest man-bear social club in order to glean some information about the man-bear's origin. The club president says that it's a special meeting today because they have a new member in their ranks, causing Watts to groan. He asks Watts to stand up and introduce himself, to which he simply says, no. But after several seconds of silence, Watts acquiesces, introducing himself as Keaton Ramsey. He states, through clenched teeth, that he's here doing preliminary research for his amateur art house documentary because he's a film student. The president says that sounds very interesting, and they give him a sporadic round of applause. The meeting continues from there, mostly consisting of discussion about various false theories and fabricated sightings. Afterwards, the club president tells the others to talk to Watts about their interview. And despite Watts' objection, he says that everyone will get to be in the movie. He also says that their next meeting will be a big one, as Howard is going to be there, who apparently has some spicy new evidence. Watts asks if the guy in the picture being shown is Howard, and if that's a wizard hat that he's wearing. He's told that he practically never takes it off, to which Watts sarcastically replies that that's great. Later, Watts sends an email to Dr. Geyser, requesting an assignment transfer, as he doesn't believe that he's an appropriate fit for this assignment. His skill set does not align with the responsibilities required of him here, and he strongly feels that this anomaly would be better served by someone with more experience with civilians. Geyser replies by denying his request, stating that due to the nature of his injury and how he acquired it, he is not cleared for advanced threat missions for at least several years. She understands his frustration, but this is the closest thing to field work that she could get for him. Watts replies by swearing at her and stating that he hates this. We're next given a series of interviews conducted by Watts, starting with Carol Vaughn, who saw the man-bear while painting a watercolor landscape. She says that she's drawn lots of pictures of the man-bear, as it sticks in your mind. The first time, though, she was out painting and it wandered into her field of view, calling it a majestic thing. She shows a picture of the drawing on her phone to Watts, stating that the original is in a frame down at the local gift shop, who bought it from her for $50. Watts asks if she's positive she saw the real thing and not just a regular bear, but she says that it had human anatomy of a man, and she made sure to capture that in the drawing. Watts sees the picture and exclaims, stating that she definitely did. And she replies that it makes some folks uncomfy, but accuracy is very important to her. Another interviewee, Shani Meyer-White, documented the aftermath of the man-bear's aggression following its removal and reappearance in its territory. She took multiple photos of damage to trees and shrubs, humanoid handprints, fingernail scratches, and bear paw prints, all of which were later destroyed by the Foundation. Watts asks her about her experience with the man-bear, but she says that she didn't see it, just its tracks. It went berserk and shredded a bunch of trees for some reason.